What's up, Libra? This is going to be a love reading for the second half of May. This is for my Libra Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. Sometimes there's a wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I have put a link to Mystic Sense there as well, which will offer you access to lots of amazing psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Libra, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of May. I say potential for those of you who are new, because I fuse in the law of assumption into my readings, and therefore this is just a reading based on the current energies and circumstances on one timeline and one version of said specific person and yourself and the situation, the connection that you have selected out of infinite that exists right now in this moment, because creation is finished. And essentially, if you have a desire, you can have your desire. Nothing is impossible. You're limitless. And so if anything undesirable is showing up, you absolutely can shift, conform, tweak it. Everything is a reflection of your state, okay, and of which there are infinite states. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go look more into the law of assumption. I've posted a bit about it as well, and we'll continue to post material. And there are great coaches online as well. Always recommend Kim Velez, Dylan James, Sunny Ingram. So let's take a look. Libra, person on your mind. How are they feeling about Libra? 10 of Swords, Libra. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. The Temperance card. Something's being healed, Libra. I mean, I feel like with the 10 of Swords, this person's trying to get over some pain, or there's been a bad ending between the two of you. There's a King of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay, Libra, the Tower card and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Libra, so the Tower card's in the reverse. So this person could feel like there's an impending sort of a crumbling. You know, you're coming up as very attractive, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, or there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. But a King of Cups in the reverse tells me that something has happened that has caused maybe a withdrawal of the love, or King of Cups in the reverse, you know, this is on the shadow side of the King of Cups, some kind of emotional manipulation. The 3 of Pentacles, though, is about wanting to get on the same page and cooperate, and things feel like they go round and round. The Death card here is in the reverse. So this is like something, you know, maybe you have had sort of endings, because I did see that 10 of Swords, but it doesn't end. So Death card in the reverse. So it's unfinished business, or things go round and round. Tell me about this King of Cups in the reverse. Something needs to shift, because the Tower card is in the reverse. So this person could be feeling like that's sometimes an internal tower. It's like shake-ups. So there could be a recognition that there's cycles that need to be closed out, or patterns that may be causing, you know, 10 of Swords that I saw when I was shuffling, you know, that's sort of betrayal energy on the heavier side of things. But the Tower card in the reverse, this person could be having some kind of a shake-up, like an understanding that what's not working must go in your connection, perhaps also with what's going on with them in their life. I mean, 6 of Swords is in the reverse, so if there's been a disconnect of sorts, this is the return. This person hasn't moved on from you, Libra. I mean, there's a lot of passion and attraction between the two of you. Like I said, with that Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, definitely chemistry. This person still is attracted to you. Maybe they're hoping for that new start in May. I'll get some cards. There's a 10 of Cups in the reverse, and a 9 of Swords with a Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and an Ace of Swords. Well, Libra, there's a wanting to have a conversation and a truth, and speak the truth about something that's causing a lot of anxiety between the two of you. The 10 of Cups is in the reverse. So I feel like, you know, there's this element of potential for happiness between the two of you, but it hasn't worked out very well today. Also, family issues could be playing into it. With this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something about this energy of feeling like maybe not able to offer this 10 of Cups. It's in the reverse, right? And the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. So it's like this person has anxiety like there's definitely attraction and chemistry, but there's something about this not, to date anyway, with the Death card in the reverse and the Six of Swords in the reverse. Maybe there's a feeling like Three of Pentacles, needing to be on the same page, needing cooperation. And again, I'm only reading their side of the street. Maybe they feel like you're not cooperating. And again, that could be their projection. And guys, I say this in all my videos. The person, your SP, specific person, is not a robot. So they come with their own assumptions, limitations, fears, whatever. But at the same time, they're still you pushed out. So they're the version of a person that you selected, and therefore there is another version existing. So you can shift anything. Circumstances don't matter. This is just a checking in point. We're going to do how you feel, and then we're going to look at the oracles to get more details. But essentially, you can move forward and manifest this differently by shifting your state and selecting new version of them. But right now it looks like things are going round and round. Six of Swords is in the reverse, so if there's been disconnect, this is the return. And Ace of Swords is clarity and truth, but there's an anxiety here between the two of you, or something causing them stress. Tell me more about that Ten of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, there is a wanting to have, you know, romance with you, and there's genuine emotion. For some of you, yes, you've already kind of disconnected, but then I told you, I think there's the return. So again, this keeps going round and round, Libra. If there's unfavorable circumstances that keep going round and round, now guys, I'm not giving any of you guys shit, but like if you do want this person, it's just showing that there's a pattern. And like I said, you can select a new version of the connection, right? The coaches will show you how to do that, how to let go of the old story. It's possible that old things are being reflected back, okay? Version of person keeps coming back round in the same kind of a way. I mean, the Tower card, like something is crumbling, you know, but then Eight of Cups, there's also Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups in the reverse. This person could have some family issues. I mean, Eight of Cups could be like abandonment issues and stuff, Libra. So this could cause this person a lot of stress. Maybe there's triggering between the two of you. I mean, King of Cups in the reverse, either they feel they can't really trust your love, or to date they haven't shown up very lovingly, King of Cups in the reverse, or there's feelings of manipulation. That's for some of you. And I think this is coming down to, like I said, Death card in the reverse is also what needs to be transformed and healed, like possibly within patterns, right? I mean, this person isn't gone. Maybe they feel, Libra, Eight of Cups, that you've turned your back on them, but they haven't moved on. And there's definitely Ace of Swords, a new beginning. Two aces, new beginning in truth, also potentially new passion, okay? What's this Ace of Swords all about? Let's see, what's this Ace of Swords all about? High Priestess, this person wants to clarify things. High Priestess, you could go through periods of silence with this person. High Priestess is intuition, so you might have an intuitive bond, but I also feel like High Priestess is where things have not been said or clarified. It can be secrecy. Either this person feels you're very secretive, or maybe you both hold back a lot from one another. Ace of Swords would be truth and honesty. So the Knight of Cups does tell me that in May there's opportunity here, and you may well be getting an offer. And the Ace of Wands is passion, and Ace of Swords is conversation. It's what you do with it, Libra, right? So as I said to you, you're the god of your reality, okay? So people are going to be showing up according to what you assume and the version that you select, okay? So if things keep kind of going round and round in an undesirable way, like King of Cups in the reverse, or you're not getting the Ten of Cups in the upright, like if you see this person as your Ten of Cups and you want that, but there's somehow secrecy, trust issues, something like that, then, you know, you have to shift and change the story, right? It's actually in your control. It's through the mind, okay? So your thoughts are creating your reality. But this person, High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Seven of Swords, there's trust issues here. There's like avoidance with that High Priestess and the Seven of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Again, there may be something here to do with abandonment issues, and either they feel you're not putting, and I'm not giving you shit, Libra, they feel like you don't really put the work or the effort in. That's a projection. Or this person avoids the situation, or avoids, like when it comes to conversation and communication, avoids it a bit. And that's got to do, maybe Ten of Cups, stuff to do with family, old patterns, okay, that need to be transformed. This person also could be very focused on their work, on their career, Three of Pentacles, or you're connected to this person through a network, like you have people, mutual connections. But Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't know, this is a feeling of like, is it, you know, work needs to be put in. Is it worth putting the work in or not? Because this is going round and round. So you don't have to wait, Libra, for someone to change. Like, you can have that person show up differently. If I send you guys off and you have, like, the traditional way would be you guys thinking, well, is that person going to change? Are they going to put the work in? Well, you can absolutely have them show up and put more effort in, or whatever's being triggered for you. But right now, this is where they're at, okay? So we have the Seven of Swords, which is kind of trust issues. You know, for some of you, if work and career is a factor, then maybe there's trust issues to do with that, because maybe there's less availability or an assumption that, you know, the work is not being put into the connection, something like that. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I mean, there's passion. It's in the upright, but it might feel like it goes in and out, or hot and cold. As I said to you, it seems to go round and round. It's like something that it doesn't finish. It doesn't end, right? So there's still passion. Lots of passion, not lacking in passion. My concern is this King of Cups is in the reverse, which is the heart space, and it's in the reverse. So this could be a situation where it's difficult, even though the Knight of Cups is in the upright, so I feel like there is romance. The King of Cups, which is the mature, stable king, is in the reverse, so there's difficulties here when it comes to emotion or trusting the emotion in the situation. Trust issues. There's a Knight of Wands, and then there's a Five of Cups in the reverse. So, sorry, Five of Cups. So this is like losses. So there's an element of regrets maybe between the two of you for this on, off, in, out. You know, there's a sense of maybe there's hot and cold behavior. So maybe wanting to stop that cycle. It just keeps going around and around. You know, this situation could be, and you know, this person could have had a lot of losses in their past. As I said, you know, families playing into this, maybe negative assumptions when it comes to love and showing up emotionally or communicating emotion. They could also feel that way about you, Libra. I'm not giving you, like, guys, shit. I mean, I'm just saying, and also this isn't, it's only relevant for now. Like, this is the version of the connection, but like, this is what's coming in. There's a lot of hot and cold, in and out, passion, but difficulty when it comes to like the love part, and suspicion, it seems, between the two of you with High Priestess and Seven of Swords. There is regrets around some of this round and round. A lot of you, because there's Knights here in the upright, there is, and the Ace of Swords, there is communication, there is romance, there is passion coming through in the second half of May. I do feel for some of you there's a lot of this being stuck though in the past, crying over spilt milks, and that might not even be your connection. There might be old connections, old heartache that are being projected now into this situation and causing like trust issues and whatnot. Okay, which is why, like, Ten of Cups in the reverse, this could be like old relationships that haven't worked out. Perhaps this is feeling like, you know, not believing in the happily ever after. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this person could have this feeling of like, what they can offer is small, or what's been offered has been small. Now, again, I'm not judging you guys. There's something here in the dynamic that just seems to be causing, I don't know, a stuckness, Two of Swords, and also stuck in the past and old cycles between the two of you. So in order to break that, Libra, if you want this person, you're going to have to change. There's no one to change but self. You just need to not be anchored into this old story. And it helps to then select a new version of you. If you're being triggered by this, for example, this is just passion and it's not leading to your happily ever after, and you want that happily ever after, or you want to feel like you're able to trust the situation or feel safe in the situation and go from hot and cold to hot, 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 as an example, and come unstuck, then you can absolutely have that. You just need to select a version of you that already exists, that feels safe, that feels loved, that feels chosen, that's trusting, and select a new version of the person that will reflect that back to you and you'll embody that state and make new assumptions about the situation, so it stops going round and round. Okay, your thoughts, your actions, your inactions, your reactions are going to be that of a person that already feels safe and secure, loved, adored, whatever it is. Okay, it will make sense when you look into the law. But this is feeling very stuck. They could either feel like you're indecisive, Libra, or they're feeling stuck because of the past, 5 of Cups and all the spilt cups. For some of you, yeah, 7 of Swords, avoidance issues, avoidance in expressing emotion, or trust issues because of this sort of in and out behavior. I mean, the Tower card in the reverse, there's some kind of an internal tower, you know, that's like a spiritual epiphany. So it is possible that this person is going through some kind of a transformation. The Tower card in the reverse is also, this is like this feeling of like things feel like they're crumbling. And it could be not the first time that you've had a tower. This person could be sensing that there's more tower, okay? Because something, it's like there's a clearing of the air that also needs to happen. High Priestess, Ace of Swords, okay? It's sort of mixed, Libra. It's like they feel like you disconnect, but then or you turn your back on one another, but then it comes back round. So let me just have a look at what's going on your side of the street. We've got Pisces energy, we've got Scorpio energy, double Scorpio with the Tower card. Okay, Libra, I just read the majors, guys, most of the time, unless I'm like called to read the others. 2 of Cups, so you feel like this person is a soul connection. And then there's the 3 of Cups. So some of you feel like that other people have gotten in the way here. That might be why there's trust issues, or friends, or, you know, options. So there's trust issues here, because I wasn't seeing much around like commitments here, Libra. How do you feel about this person as we move into the second half of May? The Star card, you still have hopes, Libra. There's also wanting to maybe heal things. Sun card, you feel like this person makes you happy. I mean, Morgan Greer deck, this is the only deck with the Sun card that has a couple. So you feel love between the two of you. Leo energy. Yeah. Okay, Libra, you've got 8 of Cups in the reverse. They've got the 8 of Cups in the upright. So if they feel that you've turned your back, I mean, you seem to be wanting to return. If you feel they've turned their back, seems you want, okay, you know what I'm saying? It looks like with their 6 of Swords in the reverse and your 8 of Cups in the reverse, you're both returning to one another. You don't want to disconnect, okay? It keeps coming back round. King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Wow, Libra. Okay, so that's a match. So much attraction and chemistry between you and this person. So there's no shortage of that. And this person gives you happiness. This is also maybe wanting to clarify things. And I did say to you that there seems to be this on their end as well, wanting to clarify things. You know, there's this air of mystery and confusion with this High Priestess card. I mean, the secrecy thing, either it's fact or it's not fact. Like this could be suspicion. Maybe this person has a history of betrayal, so they're very suspicious. For some of you, it is founded. Now, guys, I have to emphasize that, you know, again, I'm only reading this for context. Circumstances actually don't matter, and versions of people are going to be you pushed out. So if you have, say, certain limiting beliefs, subconscious, you're selecting versions of people that are going to mirror that back to you. So if you have a trust issue, you know, or there's the quote unquote hot and cold anxious avoidance and all of that, I mean, the mirror to that is going to be a certain type of a person. And there is a version where you feel safe and secure, as I said, you know, or there's more open communication, or, I mean, Ace of Cups in the reverse, they've got King of Cups in the reverse. You both have Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So even though there's all this chemistry and attraction, it looks like that's inescapable. So you keep returning to one another because of the chemistry. Something has gone on with the love. Okay, and I would say, Libra, taking control of matters for you to shift your state. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So you could feel like this person doesn't really love you, or be suspicious of that. But Ace of Cups in reverse is about self-love. So again, maybe taking control of the story and the belief within self that's being reflected, and select new version of self that feels full of love. and worthy of love and deserving of love. And then it's your choice if you want to continue to manifest and select this person out of the multiverse, right? Like, I would say not stay anchored into old circumstances, but you will naturally, embodying that state, also it's easier to see that person as loving you and the love is returned, not just about, this is a lot of chemistry and attraction, but you both are suspicious of the love, right? It will be easier for you to assume that they do, and that the mirror must conform. So if you're feeling that you are absolutely loved, you're in the reality where you're loved, adored, etc., this person will show up, you know. And also, if you decide you want to move on or have a new connection, you also will absolutely have the best version of the connection, right? So it is challenging you guys in the heart space. There's a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse with a 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Cups. So there's a lot of pleasure between the two of you. 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, for some of you, you know, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, there's issues here to do with money and career and finances. I did say, like, that could be an issue. I mean, either on your end or their end, that's causing sort of like a rift. Or there's issues to be with when it comes to being totally available. For some of you, you know, not all of you, but High Priestess and 7 of Swords, this can be, I mean, Queen of Wands can be the other woman, guys, and so don't take it if it's not your story, but it can be that for a very small portion of you, because I do have Hierophant right after. Hierophant, 9 of Cups. So for some of you, you might feel like this is a situation where it's more about fun, or it's making you feel like it's more about fun and you're not the one that's receiving commitment. Or there's issues here to do with being on the same page spiritually, culturally, your values. You could be from different backgrounds, and so it's causing a lot of disconnect here and a feeling of left out in the cold. You want to come out of the cold. And for some of you also, it's like if you're single and you know you're focused on commitment, like you want to have commitment, you want something stable, and maybe this hasn't been stable. Or Libra, vice versa. Again, maybe this person is, you know, feeling like you're not showing up and offering them something committed, and it's more looking like fun. Again, we make assumptions, okay, guys? But there's something here like clearing the air and like getting honest with one another about like the direction of the connection. So far, just a lot of chemistry, but also a lot of round and round. And yeah. I don't know, sorry Libra, but Hierophant card. Yeah, there's been a bad ending or betrayal, a feeling of betrayal anyway. The other thing, Libra, is like with that 10 of Swords and the Hierophant card, whether it's like there's trust issues here between the two of you. It's possible, Libra, like this is bad endings you've had before. So I'm not saying for all of you. Remember I said, oh, maybe this is because someone's not totally available. It might be not the case in this situation. Like it may not be a third party situation, but you might have dealt with that in the past, or you might have had relationships that led to a lot of pain. You both may have, right? 10 of Swords, Hierophant card. And so there's this resistance to commit again, right? Or hot and cold, or avoidance issues, or fears to open up in the heart space. So Libra, I mean, look, if you want more than just like the fun and the pleasure in this situation, and you want that commitment, you absolutely can have that. You don't need to worry about this person healing. It will make sense when you look at the law. Like you will just need to shift your state and select new version of them. The mirror will morph, will conform, okay? And you'll get that commitment. For others of you, maybe you want to go somewhere else, but there seems to be pain that you want to release. And you do want to talk to this person, 8 of Wands. So there's going to be communication in May. This could be also travel, 8 of Wands. And there's communication about also wounding. Like I said, there's been guardedness between the two of you. So I'm seeing opportunity here for conflict resolution, Libra. No shortage of passion, but there needs to be a more openness in the heart space, okay? Nine of Wands. I mean, there's definitely been something that's caused a wall between the two of you. But if you focus more on your wound and what's been triggered for you, and what the belief is, and you embody a new version of you that doesn't have that limiting belief about you, you're going to be unbothered by, you know, you're going to stop going round and round. Because I'm seeing communication, but communication can go this way or that way, guys, like I say in all my videos. If you're embodying old version of self with the same thoughts, actions, inactions, reactions, and assumptions about said specific person, they can only show up according to how you assume them to be. And if you stay anchored into old version, you keep going round and round, guys. So you're the god of your reality. People will show up according to how you want them to, how you see them, and how you see yourself in relation to them. Okay, let's have a look. Single, detached, independent, freedom, available to date. So like I said, there's been a lot of this maybe in, out, detachment, questions around commit, don't commit. But conversation, I told you, so there is conversation coming through. By the way, did I say Taurus energy, Leo energy over here? Yeah. Okay, ooh, guys, I said no shortage of chemistry. Ravenous. Okay, uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex, hunger for pleasure. I said that there's been a lot of pleasure. The problem here is, guys, dark shadow facing inner truth. Now, I did say to you that with that Tower card and the Death card, there's something here that needs to be looked at, a shadow aspect, right? Fear, you know, maybe limiting beliefs when it comes to the happily ever after, old losses from the past, this person has self-concept issues as well, okay? So fears around love, fears around speaking about emotions, or fears of rejection or abandonment. And as I said, Libra, only relevant for the context so you can understand their side of the story. Libra, to be honest, because they're you pushed out, please don't take this as a criticism. It's still the mirror to you. So you have the option to, like I said, if you want this person, you have the option to change self and select new version. They will conform for you. But there is a dark shadow and a lot of sexual attraction. Triggers. I mean, I said triggers a few times, guys. Flashbacks. Do I think it's a trauma bond? I don't like labels, but all this hot and cold, indecision, chemistry, but fear of opening up is probably, you know, a mirror situation to one another's issues to do with, like I said, self-concept and maybe even childhood stuff, right? Inner child wounds. So it can shift inner child wounds, childhood stuff, guys, children, childhood. And then it says coffee date, meeting up, planning, discussions. So there is that. I said to you in May, I believe that there is going to be conversation and opportunity to meet up and talk and clarify things and maybe have a breakthrough. So Libra, again, check your assumptions and what state you're embodying, because the outside will reflect that. You can absolutely have things differently, or you can say, fuck it, you don't want this. But you also, if there's triggers coming up, guys, to set yourself free, you need to look at what the trigger is. And there's a version of you that doesn't have those triggers because the belief is not part of you, whatever is being triggered, right? If it's fear of, you know, you may also have fear of abandonment or rejection, 5 of Pentacles, right? So, and that could be a repeating trigger and a cycle that you're trying to let go of. So, I mean, as I said that, oh God, guys, completely done and deja vu. So completely done, it says either moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, or coming full circle. Makes sense? There's 4 options on the table. And then we have deja vu. So there's history and then repeated patterns. And then faith, wishing, praying, hope. So there is opportunity here to actually shift things. Definitely a lot of attraction. If you want more than the attraction, there's definitely a meeting up and a conversation, and you can have anything you want, Libra. Look into the coaches I recommended and the law, and that's what I would say is the next step for those of you that want to shift this for yourselves, or to break the pattern and feel like you're free so you can have better. Okay? All right, guys, I hope that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.